Hi, Josh Blumenthal here for Instigator of Change. Let's talk about consequences. Now when we think about consequences, we often tend to think about them in relation to doing something wrong. We often do this because the word consequences carries with it negative undertones. It seems to suggest something bad. It's rare that we would think about consequences as, say, happy accidents, but consequences are just reactions. Reactions to the bad things we do, reactions to the good things we do. But more than anything, they're just reactions to what we do, because words like good and bad are just opinions. What's right to one person might be wrong to another. But when it comes to reactions, it's up to us to understand what are the reactions to our approaches to life. If we continue to experience the same situations repeatedly, it's imperative that we look at what we might be doing that could be causing those situations to occur. Now, most people in this day and age don't want to take responsibility. Responsibility in many ways has gone right out the door. We so often blame. Look at politics nowadays. Everything is the fault of the other side. We don't take responsibility enough. Something breaks, it's someone else's fault. Something goes wrong, and we are the victims of someone else's folly. We look elsewhere for fault, but we need to look within. Because responsibility carries with it a great gift. You see, if we are responsible for causing what's happening to us, we can change what's happening to us by changing our actions. Now, it's important to understand regret. Because regret is just taking responsibility for our actions and the repercussions of our actions, but not taking the opportunity to make change. It's being bummed about your life and not doing anything about it. And that's often visible in depression. It's important that we both take responsibility and make change. So how do we do this? Well, look at the things that are happening in your life. Just start taking notice of the patterns you see. What are the trends you see? What are the things that you see happening over and over and over again? Are you always stressed out? Do you continuously encounter traffic jams? Do you have the worst luck with dating? What is happening? Once you see what's happening, now it's time to say, okay, what's causing this? Look at your role in it. Not just as the victim, but what you might be doing that is related to the pattern situation. Let's say, for example, that there is a certain person in your life that is consistently causing you problems. Clearly this person is a problem for you. Now, what we need to do is say, okay, what am I doing that might be causing this? Maybe it's something I'm doing that's causing the person to react in a certain way. Or maybe the way that I view the person causes me to feel differently about that person's actions versus how I would feel about those same actions were they to be committed by someone else. It's important to see our own role in our own experiences. Only once you understand your role can you begin to make change. Now, is change easy? God, no. If you always encounter traffic jams in the morning, change might mean getting up at the crack of dawn to be able to avoid it. Change is difficult, but it is possible. And even small changes can make big differences in your life. So, explore your life and understand what is happening. And once you accept that you have a role in everything that you encounter, you can smile. Because guess what? It means your life is in your own hands. So go take charge of it. Much love.